Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj bringing to you the headlines first. President Murmu inaugurates aerospace and aviation event in New Delhi, emphasizes need for upskilling the workforce. Team from Prime Minister's office reaches tunnel accident site in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand to review rescue operations. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu attends enthronement ceremony of Lagyal Rinpoche in Karnataka, offers prayers to Dalai Lama. KHDC delimitation body in Meghalaya to conduct public hearing from November 21. And all preparations are in place for the clash for the crown in ICC World Cup final in Ahmedabad tomorrow. And now the news in detail. In national news first, President Draupadi Murmu today said the Gaganyaan and Aditya L1 missions not only boost India's standard in the space sector, but both the missions will also help humanity at large. Addressing the inaugural session of a two-day international conference cum exhibition on aerospace and aviation in 2047 in New Delhi, President Murmu said the aerospace sector has been undergoing a transformative phase by bracing up for independent technologies for defense and transportation purposes. The President observed that there is a need for upskilling and de-skilling of the workforce in the sector. Minister of State in the Prime Minister's office, Dr. Jitendra Singh, was also present in the program.
Aviation, showcasing cutting-edge and pioneering technologies and visionary insights into aviation industry's future. I am happy to know that some of the highlights of this conference include issues such as green initiatives by aero industries, the impact of artificial intelligence, robotics and machine learning of avionics, human capital development and infrastructure growth, empowering women in the sector, and encouraging startups for creative disruptions. Whether it is the fate of successful completion of the Mars mission or showcasing the end-to-end capability in safe landing and roving near the moon's south pole, a place considered beyond human endeavor, India has proved that it has the willpower, potential and capacity to accomplish what it sets out to achieve.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today paid tributes to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose by laying a wreath at the Indian National Army INA marker in Singapore. Singh arrived in Singapore after completing his two-day Indonesia tour while returning to India. The minister also offered prayers at the Sri Srinivasa Perumal temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu, which is amongst the oldest temples in Singapore dating back to 1855. He also visited the Indian Heritage Centre in Little India. The centre was set up under the National Heritage Board in 2015, documenting the story of the journey of Singaporean Indians. It houses 5 permanent galleries. In more national news, Indian Army is celebrating the 243rd Corps of Engineers Day today. Chief of the Army Staff General Manoj Pandey has conveyed best wishes to all ranks, veterans and families of the Corps on the occasion. Talking to the media, the Engineer-in-Chief of the Corps, Lieutenant General Arvind Walia, said the Corps of Engineers provides combat engineering support, develops infrastructure for armed forces and other defense organizations, and maintains connectivity along the country's vast borders, besides providing succor to the populace during natural disasters. These tasks are executed through 4 pillars of the Corps: combat engineers, military engineer service, border road organization, and military survey. In Uttarakhand, a team from the Prime Minister's office arrived at the spot to take stock of the rescue operations being carried out at a tunnel accident site in Uttarkashi district. The rescue operation was temporarily suspended after hearing a sudden cracking sound when the drilling machine developed a snag. Meanwhile, to rescue 40 labourers stuck in the partially collapsed Silkyara tunnel, a meeting to discuss further steps in the rescue efforts has been called. According to officials on the site, another high-performance drilling machine airlifted from Indore in Madhya Pradesh has already landed at the Jolly Grant Airport in Dehradun. The tunnel is a central government project being constructed under the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Moving on, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu, now on a visit to Karnataka, today attended the enthronement ceremony of the 10th Lagyal Rinpoche at Sokchen Tulku at Gaden Jangse Monastery at Mungod in the state. Informing this in a social media post, Khandu said the air was filled with serenity, attuned to the sanctity of the occasion. The rhythmic chants of the attending monks created a harmonious symphony resonating through the huge hall like a celestial melody. The ceremony was further glorified by offering of prayers to the 14th Dalai Lama. Khandu joined the prayers. The devotion, wisdom, grace and significance of each Buddhist ritual shall be forever etched in his mind, Khandu said. In more news about his visit to Mungod in Karnataka, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu today offered his tributes to Tibetan heroes who, in his opinion, with unwavering resolve, laid down their lives defending the country. Taking to X, formerly Twitter, Khandu said the valiant soldiers have etched stories of bravery that will be remembered till eternity. He also met members of the Ex-Servicemen Welfare Association. In Meghalaya, the Delimitation Committee constituted by the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC will start holding the public hearing from November 21. The 6-member committee is headed by former KHADC judge Dr. Stolwell Kharshilme. As per the terms of reference, the committee will conduct public hearings at designated places to collect the views and opinions of the people of the constituencies. Taking to the media in Shillong, chairman of the committee informed that they will be holding the public hearing for the Mawkinrot and Langrin constituencies of Southwest Khasi Hills on November 21 at the council office in Mawkinrot. In sports news, in tennis, Indian star player Rohan Bopanna and his Australian partner Matthew Ebden advanced to the semi-finals of the ATP Finals men's doubles at Turin in Italy on Friday. The third-seeded Indo-Australian duo defeated Wesley Koolhof of Netherlands and Niels Sukupsi of Great Britain in straight sets 6-4, 7-6 in red group qualification decider that lasted 84 minutes. In more sports news, in Gujarat, all preparations are in place for the Cricket World Cup final to be played on Sunday between India and Australia at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. As distinguished guests, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Australian Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles, are expected to attend this match, tight security arrangements have been made. Since the Indian team is in the final, a large number of Indians are also coming from abroad. Meanwhile, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel conducted a comprehensive review of security, sanitation, traffic management and other issues in a high-level meeting for the event. An air show has been organized before the match. The Surya Kiran aerobatic team of the Indian Air Force will participate at the stadium.
जो VVIP आ रहे हैं, जैसे माननीय भारत के प्रधानमंत्री, उसके अलावा डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के आ रहे हैं, उसके अलावा कुछ मुख्यमंत्री भी, जैसे मुख्यमंत्री असम आ रहे हैं, भारत के माननीय गृह मंत्री भी आ रहे हैं और जो बाकी और भी डिग्निटरीज हैं, सबके लिए हमने प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट किया है। और फिलहाल मैं कह सकता हूं कि मुझे काफ़ी संतोष है कि पुलिस ने जिस हिसाब से अरेंजमेंट किए हैं। हम शाम को इसकी रिहर्सल भी करने वाले हैं।
In Nagaland, a 5-day tribal art and crafts mela organized by Tribal Research Institute is now underway at Gorkha Community Panchayat Hall, Kohima. The mela coincides with the celebration of Janajatiya Gaurav Divas 2023. Director Tribal Affairs Nagaland IC Firm inaugurated the event. She exuded hope that the event will generate income for the self-help groups and benefit the people in general.
But we don't know they have attending or not, but here we have a good.
In Meghalaya, scrub typhus infection has claimed the lives of 2 people while many are undergoing treatment in a hospital in Jiao. Scrub typhus spreads through the bites of infected chiggers or berry bugs. The hospital has received infected patients from several districts of the Khasi Hills region. Talking to reporters, medical specialist Meban Aibor Kharkhangor said scrub typhus has only recently attracted the attention of the public. Still in Meghalaya, the state government, in collaboration with the District Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, organized a 2-day training program on dairy, piggery, goatery and poultry farming. The event, held at the Vocational Training Centre in Ampati, Southwest Garo Hills, was aimed at empowering local farmers and enhance their skills under the National Livestock Mission 2021. The training covered livestock farming, including animal health, nutrition, breeding techniques and modern technologies. To end the news, the main points once again. President Murmu inaugurates aerospace and aviation event in New Delhi, emphasizes need for upskilling the workforce. Team from Prime Minister's office reaches tunnel accident site in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand to review rescue operation. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu attends enthronement ceremony of Lagyal Rinpoche in Karnataka, offers prayers to Dalai Lama. KHEDC delimitation body in Meghalaya to conduct public hearing from November 21. All preparations are in place for the clash for the crown in ICC World Cup final in Ahmedabad tomorrow. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.